Okay, so in the previous video, we did the distributive property, which is expansion through the parentheses. Okay, this is sort of the reverse of expansions, which is factoring. Okay, so now let's do some basic exercises before we tackle it. If I give you 4 and 8 and I say find the greatest common factor of 4 and 8, what would that be? Greatest common factor of 4 and 8 will be 4, right? What about greatest common factor of 4 and then 2x? This is 2 times 2. This is 2 times x, right? So what is common to both? The only thing common to both is 2. So the greatest common factor here is 2. What about 12x and then 18x? So 12x, 18x, okay? This is, we break it down, this is going to be what? Say 6, 2 times 6 times x. This is 3 times 6 times x. What is common? What is common? We have x is common. We have 6 is common. So 6x will be the greatest common factor of 12x and 18x. What about x squared y and xy squared? So we break it down. What is x squared y? It is x times y, right? And what is xy squared? It's x times y, right? X times y, x times y times y. So we set it up. What is common? We have x and x common, y and y common. So x, y is what is common to these. So we take out the xy, we left with x and then y. See that? Okay. All right. What about 5cd cubed and 9cd? So we look at this one and we look at that one. We have 5 here, but there is no 5 here. So there's no common term. We have c here and you have c there. So c is common. And we have d cubed. That means 3 of the d's. D times d times d. And then this one has only 1. So there's only one d that is common to both. So we take that out, CD. So that's CD. Okay. All right. Why are we doing this? Okay. So suppose you're given this one here to expand. You're going to say what? 5x times x would be 5x squared. 5x times 9 will be 45x. That's what we did in the previous video. All right. What about if you're given that 5x squared plus 45x and you're told to factor it out? Okay. Factor it out. So then you look at 5x squared and 45x and you ask us, what is the greatest common factor, right? So 5x squared, which is 5 times x, and then 45x, which is 5 times x times 9, right? So what is common to both? We have 5 and then we have x. So we take 5x out. What do you get? X plus 9, that's left. If we take 5x out of here, remember, this is 5x times x. So if we factor out 5x, all we have left here is x. And then if we factor out 5x here, because this is 5 times x times 9. So if we factor out the 5x, all we have left is the 9. So once you factor out your GCF, it's more like, okay, 5x squared, then you divide by your GCF to find out what's left. Okay, this is equal to x, and then 45x over 5x. This is 9. Got it? All right. So we've done this one here. So your turn. How would you factor out 5x squared plus 10x? What is common? So look at the numbers and find out the greatest common factor of 5 and 10. If there is one, what is it? We know it's 5. What about x squared and x? What is the greatest common factor? We have 2x's here, only 1x. So it's only 1x that's common to both. We take it out. When we take out 5x out of 5, x squared, what's left? 1x. And when we take out 5x out of 10x, what is left? 2. We're done. Let's do this one too. 12p to the power 5 and then 16p cubed. So you look at it, 16, 12, and 16. What is the greatest common factor of 12 and 16? What is it? 4. This is 4 times 3, and this is 4 times 4p cubed, right? We take 4 out. Then we go look at the p to the power 5 and p cubed. What is common? We have 3 here and then 5 there. So 3, okay, well, this is going to be p, 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 p. That's the p to the power 5. P, p, p. P to the power 3. So what is common? It's p cubed. So 4p cubed. If we take p cubed out of the p5, we are left with only 2 of them. Minus, if we take 4 out of 16, we are left with 4. This is 3, sorry. And then we took all the p cubed out, so there is nothing else left. It's times 1. So we just leave it like that. And you can always check your answer by multiplying through to see if you will get the same thing. So 4p cubed times 3p squared, or will be 4 times 3 is what? 12p cubed times p squared is p to the power 5 minus 16p cubed. Got it? All right. What about this one here? So first, I got 4, 2, and 6. What is the greatest common factor? Try this first. Try this. Pause the video. Try it. Review it. Try it. And then come back and watch the answer. So we look at every term. 4, 2, 6. What is common to both? 2. And then we come to a cubed, a squared, and a. What is the greatest common factor? Greatest common factor is not the one with the highest number, though. It's the smallest, right? Okay, so it is a is common to all of them. So I take a out again. If I take 2a out of 4a cubed, what do I have left? I have 2a squared. See that? And then minus 2a squared. If I take 2a out, what am I left with? I'm left with just one a. And then if I take 2a out of 6a, what am I left with? 3. That is your answer for now. Okay, we'll do more later. Okay, all right. So go ahead, review it. If you have any questions, let me know and practice. Yeah, practice, practice, practice. Practice makes at least confidence. All right, or improvement. Okay, though. You have a good day. Bye bye.